After my sister passed away, lots of things, everything changed and lots of things changed, and then lots of things didn't change. Before she passed away, I sort of had a plan in a way. I guess most people do, you know, uni, save some money, find someone, get married by 30, have kids before 40, you know, it was that kind of template. And so it was very confusing, and grief was a difficult thing to go through. You don't know what's going on and you feel all kinds of crazy things. I just had to leave. That urge for me to leave was also, it wasn't like a push, it was like a magnet. When I look back, I always say that because I had chances to stay settled and to continue on that type of template path that was previously there, but no matter how close I was to staying behind and being with someone, there was more of me being pulled away. If I look back, to me, it's more like I wanted to make my own family and look after that. Yeah. I obviously had, you know, just straight out of the city, just stupid, naive thoughts basically of how things are going to happen and what I thought I should be doing. And none of it included waiting for the shop to open and getting some water. I didn't have any money basically. I'd spent all of my money, 2 weeks' wages on the bus ticket. At Canberra, I bought a sausage roll and that was it for the 2.5 days on the bus. That's all I had. And by the time I got to Earl Dunder, I was just ready to go. Started walking and I had 2 suitcases and a backpack. And the sign says Kings Canyon, Uluru, this way. No numbers, just this way. And from my memory was, yeah, it's just down the road. I'm going to get picked up soon anyway. I walked, I think, just over 50 kilometres. And then it was still another 80 before there was Mount Ebenezer. And then another 50 or so to the turnoff. And then that was 198 kilometres of sealed road and 100 kilometres of just sand and dirt to get to Kings Canyon. And I'd already gotten lost trying to find water when I left the side of the road. It took me ages to get back and find my footprints back to where the road is, because the road is probably the lowest part in the desert, and then everything was just covering it, you couldn't see it. I realised I wasn't sweating anymore and I couldn't spit. And then I saw a bus coming up over the hill. It was so hot, you couldn't see the wheels, it just looked like it was floating. He came over the hill and I dragged myself up, stood right in the middle of his lane. By the time he got anywhere near me, my arms dropped because I couldn't even hold them up in the air anymore. He drove past me, slowed down but drove past me. We made eye contact as he drove past, and then he pulled over up the road and came out. At some point he slapped me because I was just going on about water. It almost killed me, for sure. I was just a naive, stupid city slicker, 18-year-old who thought he knew everything and was going to go out and conquer Australia just by walking it, sticking my thumb out. February 23rd, Thursday, 1995. The girl is here. Jo. I live very close to her. I don't really want to risk hurting anyone. For moving away, I don't want to let her go though. April 12th, 1995, Wednesday. Went to breakfast with Jo this morning. Later, I professed my love for Jo to the world by carving our initials into a ghost gun. Now it's our tree. May 1st, 1995, Monday. I've been having strange and beautiful dreams with Jo in them. The latest strange one was that I was on a bus heading home with Jo to surprise my family, and I met up with my sister. It was a good dream, and I woke feeling great.
wished you were here.
I never had plans to marry at all, and obviously, you know, once I met Jo, you can see how obsessed I was about her, and you know, I think most people would probably find that overpowering, too intense. I don't know, Jo never saw it that way. So June 22nd, Thursday. Today at 6:25 p.m. I asked Jo to marry me. She said yes, of course. So I wrote this the night before on the cardboard off a shoebox. Across the night falls a lost star. For the love of life I've come so far. But through the all of time that is true, I find what is endless is my love for you. I love you, Joanne.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange a walk on part in the war for a lead role